Bleacher Report put together, I believe it was 4 trade scenarios for Brandon Aiyuk. And I find this interesting. I threw in my own trade scenario as well because, I mean, I like mine better, so why not? But I'm going to go through each one of these, and you tell me if you're running the 49ers, would you make this deal? All right. Okay. So the first one is with the Pittsburgh Steelers. The trade is the Steelers give a 2025 first-round pick. And before we get into this, a lot of people are going to say, well, why would a team give up a first-round pick if they weren't willing to do it in this draft? Future picks are usually graded 1 round behind. So if you're given a future first, it's usually worth a second rounder if you were doing a draft today. So just throw that out there. Anyway, Steelers offer 2025 first-round pick and tight end Darnell Washington. Taking that deal or no? Deal or no deal? I should have had the music and the cases. I really missed an opportunity here.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll take it. That's a first-round pick. I mean, I'm not sold on the Steelers. They're in a really tough division. They can finish last in that division. Russell Wilson is washed. Justin Fields is not good. Yeah, and Darnell Washington might be nice. He might be really good. So, yeah, I would take that. I would take that. Take that.
Okay. Brother Bob has this thing where if they trade BA, they have no chance at winning the Super Bowl, essentially.
They already have no chance. Their coach is Kyle Shanahan. Sorry.
You might be right about that. And I said, listen, odds are that they're not going to win the Super Bowl anyways. I agree with that. That's the easy bet, right? If I take 31 other teams. But that definitely does diminish their chances this year of winning a Super Bowl. I don't think I would take that one just because I don't know if Darnell Washington's any good. I want to get a player that I know is at least decent to fill in.
Oh, you didn't like his 7 catches last year?
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem. Yeah. That's the problem. Now he's a big body, whatever. So, all right. So I'll say no to that one. How about a Jets 2025 first and 2025 second round pick for Brandon Aiyuk?
I think it's hard to do a deal where there's no player in it because then you really did get worse. And then you're like, how do you sell that? Hey, we got some picks for next year. I don't think you can do it. I don't think you can. It's nice that you have a first and a second is tempting, but I just don't think you can. The people in the chat box would buy it, clearly. Jared Combs wouldn't like it. Jesse Wade wouldn't like it at all. J.D. Durham? No. He doesn't want it.
Wouldn't be fans.
No. Sorry. Got to throw a player in there.
I agree. That's why I really like this next one, and I would probably say yes to this one. So the Packers are offering a 2025 second round pick and Christian Watson. What do you say to this one?
Yes. Simple as that. I like this one more than the Steelers one too, because Darnell Washington might not be good, and Christian Watson is good. And probably better than Ricky Pearsall, or why not have both?
I agree with this. The problem with Christian Watson has been health, and it's been a lot of hamstring pulls, but it sounds, and we'll see how it translates, but it sounds like he's figured it out. There's a whole thing going around where he went to a doctor and he figured out that his left leg was using like 50% more power than his right leg, and so they had to close the gap. Anyways, they feel like they've got it under control, finally, for the first time in his life. So if that's the case, Christian Watson can be a really good player in this league. He's dynamic. He can be a deep threat, all those things. I feel like he can run all the routes. He's cheap for a couple more years, and you get the second round pick to boot. I think I'm saying yes to this one.
Problem is, and they'll never do it because you're not trading with the Packers. So you could potentially see Brandon Aiyuk in the playoffs and have it all blow up in your face. They won't do it.
That's
true.
And
it's easy for us to say do it, but it's always scary when you're the one pulling the trigger, sending them to a conference rival that you just faced and snuck by in the playoffs.
That's true. But Grant, here's the other way of looking at this. If this is a team that you're going to have to compete with for the next 5 to 7 years because they've got the other really good young quarterback in the NFC,
yep,
why not hamstring them a little bit, by making them pay $30 million for a wide receiver that you don't think is worth it anyways.
If you're really going to stand on business and say it's bad business, let the Packers do it. Yeah, I like it. Okay, I'm with you. You just talked me into it. I was being a punk. Sorry, I had to.
All right, this one is with an AFC team, so it might be more enticing to you. Also, a second-round pick involved is coming from the Chargers, but it includes Joey Bosa also.
No, pass. Hard pass. Hard pass. Hard pass.
All right, fair.
Anyone else? No. 2 Bosas, that's too much on one team. No. No, honestly, as like a 1-year rental, I mean, let's take it seriously for a second. Maybe like if their pass rush on third down was Nick and Joey like side by side, Joey like inside, Malik Collins and Leonard Floyd, that'd be nice. That'd be pretty good. I might do it too. I might do this one too, even though I'm not a big Joey Bosa guy. Like 1 year of Joey, fine. Maybe 2, but no more.
One thing,
because you could argue they're still good. Like it makes their defense better.
Yeah. As long as Joey can stay healthy. Joey's really expensive. And you're right. It is a 1-year deal. This one's tempting. But
he's missed 20 games the last 2 years.
I'm going to say no on this one. I'm going to say
dang, Joey.
All right, last one. This is the one that I put together. This is a similar deal to what we worked out with for Debo actually a while back. So Ravens are going to give a 2025 second round pick, keep the theme alive, but they're also going to give Isaiah Likely. What do you say to this one?
Yes. I think I said yes to all of them except for one. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Anything is preferable to giving out a contract of this magnitude to a wide receiver. I don't think it's smart. I don't think it was smart for the Vikings to sign Jefferson like that. They're going nowhere. Once the Cowboys sign CeeDee Lamb, they're already were going nowhere. Then they'll definitely be going nowhere. I just think it's a mistake. It's like buying an Escalade in 2002. It's like, nah, I wouldn't do it. That's a terrible comparison.
2002 Escalade was hot though.
It just feels like buying like something really expensive, like at the height of a bubble. Like you're not getting a deal on this one, buddy. You know,
it does.
Everyone wants this right now.
I like Isaiah Likely, and the one thing that I will say is the 49ers have had more success drafting wide receivers. Not perfect, but more success drafting wide receivers than they have, other than George Kittle. They cannot. Find
so you're writing off Cam Latu?
No, I would never. I would never. I think he's great.
All you do is hot takes, Jesse. It's really sad. It's really sad.
I know it is. I know it is. I'm a hot take master, but I like Isaiah Likely a lot. I do, and I think he's the perfect complement to Kittle, and I think he can eventually take over for Kittle. And if Pearsall's that deal, then you've already got your replacement for Aiyuk anyways. Plus, you get a second round pick. I'm for this one. I would do this one too.
Oh, and it would be great just to send Aiyuk to Baltimore just to piss him off. Like that would end up so.
Talk about not getting targets.
Lamar's great, but he doesn't throw to wide receivers like that.
No,
like you thought you weren't getting targets on the Niners. Like wait till you get 4 catches a game on the Ravens, baby.
Yeah,
enjoy. Yeah. I'm down.
I'm down. I'm down to piss him off. There you go. Yeah, I mean, one thing that you can say is if you send him to the Chargers, he's probably going to light up the box score year in and year out. So you're going to have to deal with that.
Like, if you want to win the trade, send him to Baltimore.
Yeah, I think statistically you might win that trade. That's very true.
Now, if you just want to be petty, like, sorry, man, you 4-star hand here. Enjoy Lamar. Jimmy Ward said that when I interviewed him that time. Like, I don't know why Sammy Watkins went to that team. I guess he doesn't want the ball. Remember
that? Yeah.
I guess he doesn't want the ball.
I love Jimmy Ward, man. He's just so honest.
Yeah.
It's great.